Octopath Travel.
Octopath Traveler.
As discussed, Hunter, shall we go? One year ago.
Good. Thou hast yet to depart.
Waylaid by sentiment, my girl. It ill behooven me to leave without bidding my favorite prentice fare thee well.
A joke, as always. Will thy journey be long, master?
A good question, that. The request cometh from none other than the knights our doubt. The hunt will taken us to distant lands, and the beast we pursuing is a fearsome one.
I see.
Ha ha ha! Lookin' not so glum, girl. I'm no tyro with green arrows and bruises on his bow arm. I'll do the deed and be back before 2 moons have passed. What is it, my girl?
'Tis not the hunt that concerneth me. Thou intendest to stop and off somewhere along the way.
Here and there, mayhap. Why dost thou ask?
Thou forgettest or feignst ignorance, so I will remind thee. On the last hunt, thou gambledest away thy purse and came back a poorer man than thou left.
Poor in coin, mayhap. Yes, I did make a few wagers at the arena in Victor's Hollow. And learned that while I have a keen eye for assessing the strength of beasts, I am quite at a loss with men. A valuable lesson, but
Not so cheap in the end. Eliza had to pay him thy debts, and thou only finishedst paying her back this last moon. Promise me, master, no more foolish gambling.
But what of the old hunter's saying? If the first arrow faileth, knock a second and try again.
Thou just madest that one up.
Come now, girl. Thou art too young by half for such world-weary sighs. Must thou makest our parting so gloomy?
Poor guy. Can't catch a break.
I turn to thee, Hagen. Looking after master, for he can rarely be bothered to looking after himself.
Even thou takest her side against me, old friend?
He knoweth good sense when he heareth it.
Growlest thou not at me, thou faithless turncoat?
Hail, Hanit. Have you come to see us off?
I have come in to warn Master about straying from the path.
And I thank you for it. I do not have the leaves to pay another debt like that.
Have I not a single ally in this infernal village?
I am your friend, but I am also a Knight Ardent, and your client. You would do well not to forget this.
Not for a moment, most honorable Lady Eliza of the illustrious Knights Ardent.
That's more like it. Fear not. I'll keep him out of trouble. I'll have him fill his evenings penning a detailed account of our adventures on the hunt.
Taken care, and may thine arrows strike true. I shall look after the forest till the day of thy return.
Thank ye, my girl, and farewell.
A year hath passed since that day. In all that time, Master could only be bothered to send in a single letter.
Harnet, 'tis me, thou revered master. Missest me? I won't bore thee with any blather about the weather or the season. Who knoweth when this will even arrive, after all? For 3 months now, I have pursued the trail of the beast sought by the Knights Ardent. A beast by the name of Red-Eye. That's their name for it, leastwise. As for its true name, if it even hath one, none can say. But on my father's bow, I swear 'tis the most vexing quarry I've ever had the misfortune to hunt in. It eludeth my every trap, and though thou may thinketh me mad for saying this, I swear it can even senseth every move I make. I know not if it is human intelligence or pure animal instinct, but either way, it refuseth to be caught.
Fault
Still,
for
we
me.
appear to have annoyed it sufficiently that it is moving on to new pastures. Judging from its behavior, I believe it meaneth to make for the lands around Stoneguard. I will be frank with thee, my girl, for thou'st always been able to see through my pretenses. The chase will be hard, and the hunt will not endeth soon. But fear not, for endeth it shall. Hast thou ever know'st your master to fail in a hunt? And so I ask thee, my dear apprentice, pray look after the village until I return. Oh, and be not a worrywart. Always thy friend and teacher, Xanta.
This red-eye, whatever it is, must be quite powerful if it's causing a master hunter to have issues.
Never heard Master admitteth that any hunt would be difficult. Either this red-eye is truly the most formidable of beasts, or he stoppeth in every gambler's den from here to Stoneguard. But no, Master liketh to act in the fool, but when it cometh to hunting, if he saith he will catcheth his quarry, then catcheth it he will. Yes, Linda, I know. Master entrusted the safety of the village to me. My duty now is to the villagers. Come in. Let us visit in the headman, and see if anyone hath need of my bow. I am Honnet.
Edmund, how might my bow serveth thee today?
Hello.
Every day thou comest here seeking work. Sometimes I wonder if thou art truly thy master's apprentice. But jesting aside, no, there is no hunt today.
I see.
Is there aught else I might do? Well, the youngsters are always in need of lessons. Thou couldst given them a lesson or two in bowmanship. The clan of the Darkwood inherited the lore of the beasts in the trees. Yet today, only thou and Xanta can truly use that lore. Why, when I was a mere stripling... Yes, I have heard your stories before, and I know how long they are, and... Long-winded tales are the vice of many an old man. My apologies, child. But if thou couldst show the youngsters the way of the hunt, I would be grateful.
I'm asking you.
I saw two of them waiting eagerly in the square. Perhaps thou couldst start in them with them?
Yes.
It will be done. Path actions. Honnet's is provoke.
Now, let us hunt him. Letting the hunt begin it. Letting my... The hunt endeth.
Yeah, ye old English. Alright.
Now then.
Thou growest adept at fighting,
So,
but thou must be more cautious than ever, for thou now knowest just enough to get thyself into trouble.
Oh.
God, I hate the ye old English.
letting us begin. Letting my arrow fly and true.
So basically, with provoke, we use our summoned beasts to fight the enemy.
Let him... The hunt endeth.
Yay, level up. Look at Lind just sitting there.
Well,
Dost thou feelest more attuned to thy surroundings?
Yep.
Yes, I feel much more able at anticipating where Swift Quarry might dart us next.
excellent.
Very good. An important lesson, that.
Hello there.
Huntress Honnet. What is it?
Well, really?
Yeah, they shoot at the panther. The panther dodges. The headman sent me to find thee. He said he must speaketh with thee right away.
Understood.
Then I will make haste. He is at home, I take it.
That's right.
Yes, follow me. An urgent hunt, mayhap.
Greetings.
Headman, you wished to see me? Yes, a request hath come in from the demesne of Lord Ciaran. It would seem a beast hath strayed into his provincial forest,
I see.
and he will it gone. Just so. He asketh for our best hunter. And while Master Xanta is off on the hunt, that meaneth thee. Understood.
I'm asking you.
Always remember, Honnet, since time immemorial, ours has been a village of great hunters and huntresses. Yes, far and wide beyond the edges of the Darkwood, our home. The bards sang singeth of our exploits, and all the realm lauded fair Swarky as the home of the true hunter. Is that not how it went?
Egads!
Have I told it that many times? Long-winded tales, my dear. Are the vice of an old man, yes. As for the hunt, I am ready when needed.
Splendid!
Excellent. Lord Sieren's messenger awaiteth inside. He will telleth thee all thou needst to know.
I am ready.
I will speak to him at once.
I'm asking ye.
Honnet, prithee do not Master Zanta would thee not.
Fair be
Of course, thank ye.
Well met.
My apologies for the urgency of the matter, but monsters pay little heed to the convenience of men.
Nay.
I am here to serve. Tellin' me more about this beast. Your quarry is to be a fearsome beast that has wandered into the Whisperwood from the gods nowhere. A monster that hath strayed from his home.
Yes.
Aye, just this morning a merchant and an injured companion fetched up at our manor in frightful shape. As one man told it, the other was in no condition to speak. Their caravan had been waylaid by the beast, and they were the only survivors.
This bodeth ill.
How dost thou know when this creature was responsible?
Well, actually...
Lord Sieren's scholars were called upon to investigate the matter. From the merchant's testimony, they concluded the men were attacked by a savage beast known as a Gisarma.
Truly?
I have heard of this creature. Its baleful roar would make it an unlikely fit for the tranquil Whisperwood. His lordship is most anxious to protect his subjects, needless to say. He seeks the help of the most capable hunter in this village, and so, in Master Zanta's absence, we turn to you. What say you, Honnet? Will you free our fair province of this unholy menace?
I am ready.
Tell in thy lord that I shan't fail him. Indeed. There's a dignity about you that Master Zanta lacks, but I see you share his passion for your calling. I hope you will continue to inherit only his better qualities. Everybody roasting Zanta. Master is a fine teacher. He showeth by example but what a hunter oughtn't and oughteth not to do. Well said. It would seem we are in safe hands indeed. Yes, thou art.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Every foe has a weakness. Just gotta find it. Break the enemy.
What next? Come in, if thou...
And then unleash everything you have on them.
Let in my air. Coming. Aim fair and shoot it true. I honor thee, my quarry.
I think I missed something.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Coming if thou... What? Let in my arrow. Coming. Thou didst fight with courage.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
Now, let us hunt him. What next? Let in the hunt. Coming. Let holding back nothing.
Yep, healing grapes.
I honor thee, my quarry.
And inspiring plums, which heal MP.
Now, let us hunt him. Coming, if thou darest. Coming. I honor thee, my quarry. Letting us beginning. Letting the hunt beginning. Letting the hunt. Coming, if thou darest. What? Coming. I honor thee, my quarry.
Breaking stuns the enemy for a turn, and drastically reduces their defenses. So it is very beneficial to break. Spirits, have mercy. This was not done in the name of survival. The Kisarma sought not food, it sought sport and wanton slaughter. It slew at these men and beasts for no reason other than as a fearsome show of its dreadful power.
This bodeth
I
ill.
see thou tremblest, little one. Thine heart is filled with fear. Thou witnessed what the beast did. It madeth thee bear witness. Patience, I shall return and attend to the fallen. But first, they shall be avenged.
If thou wilt.
Wilt thou protect them, friend, until my return?
Thou hast
Thanketh thee. I shall return anon. To Eaton, to Ben Eaton, this is the fate and the privilege of any beast of the forest. A life for a life, so it hath been since the dawn of time.
Unacceptable.
But to slay and for sport, for pleasure or greed, is to betray on the law of nature. Each time a creature taketh more than it needeth, a part of the forest dieth. I hunt not merely to keep in Lord Siren's people safe. I hunt to save in the forest itself.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Wow, this is the second time I've been ambush
Let my
attacked.
arrow fly in truth. Let it holding back nothing. Thou didst fight with courage.
Full health restore.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Let my arrow let the hunt beginning. Come. Thou didst fight with courage.
Alright, job points. Single most important debuff of the game.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. What next? Let the hunt beginning. Raining arrows up on them. Let my arrow fly in true. Come. Letting my arrow fly in true.
Well, alright. Let me show you. You see on the top that bar that says next turn?
Better than a snare.
I have now forced the enemy to take the last turn every time.
Let it holding back nothing.
If the enemy boss
Let
only gets
my
one
arrow
turn
fly
to act before it's broken every time, there's no helping it.
Letting my holding back nothing. Thou didst fight with courage. Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Come in, if thou darest. What next? Let come. The hunt ends. Letting us beginning. Come in, if thou darest. I honor you, my quarry. Not acceptable.
Thou scarest me not, beast. Ah, the theme kicks in. Is it not so? Thou art driven from thine home. Bested by a beast more powerful, thou fledst and foundest thyself here.
I see.
I understand thy pain all too well. But to turn in thy grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is a sin of men. It was thy duty to adapt into the forest, to let in it find in a place for you. Instead, thou wouldst rip out its heart and claim it as thine own. This cannot be forgiven. Thou hadst trespassed, beast. And in the name of the forest, I visit judgment upon thee.
Come in then, if this beest thy will. Let in my arrow fly and true. Raining arrows up on me. Let in the hunt beginning. Better than a snare. Let in the hunt beginning. Come in, if thou darest. This will help. Let in my arrow.
They're broken.
Let in the. Come in. Come in, if thou darest. Raining arrows up on them. Miss it, please. Let in the hunt beginning. Better than a snare. Let in the hunt beginning. Let in the hunt beginning. This will help. Let in the hunt beginning. Come in, holding back nothing. What next? Raining arrows up on them.
Oof.
Come in, if thou darest. What next? This will help us. What next?
Can't counter if you're broken.
What? Come. guess it's what next? Come in, if thou darest. Here. Better than a snare. What next? What? I honor thee, my quarry. Thy life is given not in vain, for it will feeden others. Thou art of the forest now, and in the forest naught is lost. Come in, my friends. This life belongeth to all. The animals that eateth the grass becometh food for the animals that eateth meat. The eaters of meat in their turn feedeth those yet stronger. And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest. His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones
Exactly,
wood.
the circle of life.
He becometh the food of the plant eaters, and the circle beginneth once more. Lives entwined, a tapestry woven anew each dawn, every thread a part of the whole.
Listen, Honnet. Being a hunter means taking lives, but we do it so we might live. Never forgotten, it is thy sacred duty to live anon.
To surviven, and honorin those felled by thine own arrows. As long as he speaketh only of hunting, he is the wisest of men. If only that were all he cared about. The hunt is over. Now it is time to tend in to the fallen.
Good day.
You look well. I trust the hunt was a success.
Well,
The beast will trouble in thee no more. These graves.
Yes.
I took the liberty of digging them while I waited for your return.
thou hast my
Thanketh
thanks.
thee, but I have a request. Leaving the beasts be, letting the forest reclaimeth them. That is the way of the wood.
But of course.
As you wish, milady. Hagen, thou returnest to us. Where is Master? Hath something befallen him? He is confused and frightened. Thou didst run here, didst thou not? And alone. Does Master needeth my help?
Just so.
It's all right. Easy, boy. Easy. There now. That's a good boy. Master is in trouble. That much is clear. I must hasten to his side. If anything were to happen to him,
The hunt is on.
Hagen, canst thou guide me to Master? Whatever hath befallen him, we shall save him, thou and I.
So thou art going after Zonta.
Hagen here cameth seeking my help. In his letter, he said he was bound for Stonegard. We shall begin our search there.
I pray it is no more serious than an ill-founded wager that left him unable to pay at his innkeeper. For a Hagen who cometh all this way alone, I cannot help but fear the worst. Prithee, take us care.
We will.
And Dawn, nothing foolish. Dawn as Zonta saith, child, not as he would do it.
Thank you, Chief. Fear not for us. We shall be back before the next moon, with Master at our side. Stayest safe, Master. We're coming.
And so did the huntress Tanit set out on her journey, her master having vanished hunting the baleful Red-Eye. It now fell to her to find him and bring him home. What fate awaits her on the road ahead, only the gods can say. Seven others await me. Let's see. Which one should I get first? Let us head to Atlas Dam. Side stories.
Now, letten us hunt him. Letten the hunt beginneth. What? The hunt endeth. Now, letten us hunt him. Come in. if... Let him... Sorcery. Come
Ouch.
in, if thou dare. What? The hunt ends.
Added to the map. Oh right, in this game, just like in Dragon Quest, the items that boost stats are nuts.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Come in, if thou... Let him... The hunt ends. Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Come in, if thou darest. Let in the hunt. Let come. The hunt ends. Let us hunt him. Let in the hunt begin. Let in the... What next? Let in my... I honor thee, my quarry.
You would think so, but these are ice lizard men.
Now, let us hunt him. Come in, if thou dare. Let here. I honor thee, my quarry. Now, let us hunt him. Come in, if come. Thou didst fight with courage.
All right, Flame's Grace. Just to unlock so we can teleport to it.
Let us hunt him. Let in my arrow. Come. Yeah! The hunt ends. Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. What next? Come in, if... Come in, if... What? Come in. I honor thee, my quarry.
Alright, North Stem Flats.
Now, let us hunt him. What next? Let my arrow fly.
Oh dear. I don't have access to their weakness.
Thou darest. Sorcery. I honor thee, my queen.
Not powerful enough.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Let in my arrow. Let in my arrow. Let in the The hunt ends. Standest thou against me?
Oh.
Then be hunted. What next?
I wonder if I'll actually hit.
Raining arrows up on them.
I actually killed him. My goodness.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Meet the metal slime. Yeah, in the Dragon Quest games, they had a monster just like that called the Metal Slime. Really high defense, really high evasion, ran away often, gave a ton of XP. I can't believe I got one first try. Those shots were incredibly lucky. Alright, welcome to Atlas Dam.
Standest thou against me? Then be
Battling
hunted.
ants on a drawbridge. Ah, they're weak spears.
Let in my arrow fly and true.
Now
Let in
Lindell
my
only ever
arrow
used
fly
pounce
and
on him.
true. What? Holding back nothing. Thou didst fight with courage.
Time to meet the second of 8. Yes. I think I now know who stole that tome. Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him, just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlas Dam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in that library where he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man in his shadow subterran study. He will need wise allies on the path he has chosen.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now, no need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor. Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Hello?
Ah, Professor Albright. Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today's your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives. Yes, 8 clans.
Splendid!
Finally, I could begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. 8 is a very common theme.
Oh,
It was the only village. Yeah.
Professor Albright.
Oh, thank heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter
If you could
is-
spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
But of course!
It would be my pleasure to answer anything.
Mm-hmm.
After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
Indeed.
Yes, Professor. It won't take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Various
very-
of you.
However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see. A shame that.
The truth.
I do,
is-
however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that
Oh.
Let us continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
I thank you.
Your lectures on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future?
Indeed.
A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness, as I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You're far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student.
Ah,
Oh dear, I'm running late.
good day.
Pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor.
Ah, Therese.
Oh, hello there, Therese.
Yes?
Did you have a question for me as well?
No.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Chest Raider.
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright, here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that an original copy of the Church of the Flame, a complete histoire, had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Academy, when you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes. Much as a child is fascinated by a new toy. I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right, the expression on your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, my dear. I most certainly will. Read all the books.
What have we here?
How odd. The tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting
These archives are
dilemma.
strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone?
Professor Albright.
The headmaster would see you at once. Of all the times to... Oh well. Might I ask you for a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing? Huh. I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks. Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter. My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Enter.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
It's about Professor Albright, sir.
Can I help you?
Ah, Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not
Well, this
so.
is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it had been stolen.
Actually...
Professor, taking books out from these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted to only a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impregnable vault, a disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. And the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed!
You could say that, indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I'll not deny it. Worry not, the tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search.
time to do some
And the game is afoot. Yeah, the headmaster is pretty sus. Alright, this is the value of scrutinize. Talking to people can get you stuff.
Splendid.
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Headmaster and the guard have the
But
keys.
of course.
Key had to be the guards because the headmaster's was dusty.
Oh. No. Which means... Yes. Shall we begin?
He's been doing his research underground, huh? Time to go pay him a visit. Time to go pay him a beating.
Now then.
A young thief, he sells his spoils to provide for himself, and the queen is noticed, but just takes a blind eye to it. Interesting. Alright, we've got Cyrus on the team. It's time to go and pay that man a beating.
I've done my research on you. What is the logical course?
What next? The hunt ends.
Alright, so Cyrus, he uses a staff. And he is also the equivalent of the Black Mage in this game.
Let us begin. What next?
Now. Thus ends your lesson.
Yeah, he's very much a Black Mage. Fire, lightning, ice.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
What is the logical course?
What next? Lightning, done my bidding. Come in, if thou darest. Thou didst fight with courage. Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Let in the hunt.
He's also very
begin.
great at revealing weak points on the enemy.
Now, what?
Let in the lightning, done my bidding. Thou didst fight with courage.
Time to teach you a lesson.
What next?
What is the logical course? What is the
What next? Letting my arrow fly and true.
That is useful. I am taking that.
I honor you, my quarry.
A worthy capture to take with.
I've done my research on you.
Letting the hunt begin.
Now,
Come in, if thou darest. Thou didst fight with courage.
Alright, Cyrus has enough.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Oof, sorry to hear,
Let
Thomasina.
my arrow fly and true.
now, what? Thus ends your lesson.
Alright, time to go pay him a beating.
What?
Professor Albright? Are you always in the habit of barging into your peers' offices while they're working?
Excuse me.
My apologies. I would have knocked, but I didn't see a door.
A moment of your time.
Apropos of nothing, mayhap you've heard that a certain tome was stolen from the archives? I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Come now.
Come now, Russell. Playing dumb is just going to drag it out for the both of us. So let's cut straight to the heart of the matter. You're a thief, and I can prove it. What? The hell's you can?
The truth
Unfortunately
is...
for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend, the guardsman, was just waking from his little slumber. But that's impossible. He was asleep. Asleep. I'm positively... Ah!
Oh,
Keeping up on our friend's solemnance, are we, old chum? It was a slip of the tongue. I tell you, I know nothing about this goddamned book.
is that so?
Figured you'd say as much. Then perhaps you'd care to accompany me to the academy. To prove your innocence, of course. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
Letting the hunt begin.
Now, what next?
The whole giant thing is for, effect.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
What is the logical course of action? Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
What? Holding back nothing.
An interesting dilemma.
Come in, if thou darest. Better than a snare. Letting the hunt begin it. Using this.
What is the logical course of action? Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Letting the hunt begin it.
An interesting... I think not! Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
What next? Letting the hunt begin it.
How about this? Now, what next?
Letting the hunt begin it. Holding back nothing. What next?
Whew, 4 digits.
Course of action.
That's a slash, alright.
Focus is unparalleled!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
An interesting... Not bad. A passing.
Just wait till I get to the point where I'm doing 9,000. I swear, I never meant to. I just needed the money.
Just so.
That tome would fetch a small fortune. This is true. And yet, did you not for a moment consider the consequences?
Say it is
In
not
stealing
so.
that tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime no matter who would perpetrate it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar.
thank you.
Well, I'll be. You actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
That I did. And yet, I fear this may not be the only volume our friend had purloined. Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes and revealed the names of his business associates. We need only track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards and see what we can redouble security of the archives. What's this? It says there's another book still missing. Did that scoundrel of a scholar steal this one as well?
Actually,
Ah, from the far reaches of hell. No, I can assure you he did not. It's been missing for some 15 years now. Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends to some 2 years back. I see. So this volume was lost, or stolen, long before that.
yes.
Right as always, Professor. Pray tell me more about From the Far Reaches of Hell. According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium of ancient rites and long-lost magics.
Actually,
If I'm not mistaken, it was the single oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
Yet another mystery, it would seem. Professor Albright, the headmaster would speak with you at once.
Is awesomeness.
Again? What could it be this time? Perhaps he plans to commend you for your role in apprehending the library thief. I have no interest in accolades, but if he insists... I saw that. A feather. Could be worth a couple of leaves.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
I'm gonna be honest, I like this guy's story. Out of the 8, I like his a lot.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh. And you believed this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright has put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing field work in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the Academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You...
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
And that's why you went to the headmaster?
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Blockhead incoming.
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
Yep, there it is. Blockhead moment.
My studies.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
You know, this guy is an absolute blockhead, and he's great. I love him. Yeah, he's a black mage and a tattle. As he provides weakness exposing just for being in the party. I love those types, those handsome scholars that are just also blockheads. They make for an excellent story about...
Now, I must find out all I can about From the Far Reaches of Hell. My erstwhile colleague, Det, knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know. Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
And so, Cyrus left the Academy behind, in search of the lost tome, from the far reaches of hell. What dark secrets might its pages hold? Only the gods know. Well, the hunter's off trying to find her master, but gathering allies is important in this game. She's heading to Stoneguard. Yeah, no, Cyrus totally stole the spotlight, but each of them are going to steal the spotlight every time. So the thing about Scrutinize, it's percentage based. The higher your level, the better the percent.
Hey.
Oh wow, I hit that 60%. Got 7 minutes. Her name is Ophelia, and she is a cleric. In her home of Flamesgrace, the Greek cathedral towers above all. Within its sheltering walls, she spends her days in service to the flame. She has been helping Liana, her dear friend and sister, prepare for the kindling, a holy pilgrimage carried out once every 20 years. But on the eve of Liana's departure, tragedy strikes, and Ophelia steels herself to set out on the pilgrimage, breaking the traditions of her faith in hopes of keeping her adopted family together. She will need brave allies on the path she has chosen. Yeah, there's another one who's just like him. Okay, so every character has 2 versions. So, the thief steals, the merchant purchases, Cyrus scrutinizes, the alchemist chats. And it changes how people react as well. The theft, the provoke, the scrutinize, and the allure all have a chance of, well, when you fail, you tarnish your own reputation in town. The other ones are easily harder to do, but they don't tarnish reputation.
Come in. May the sacred flame light your path on this fine day.
Well, if you ruin your reputation enough in town, you can't really use the path actions in that town.
And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
At least until you restore it by paying money.
How many times have we said those words? And yet, they seem to take on a whole new meaning now. Each day is one day closer to my departure. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought I was. Liana? You needn't worry about me. I was born to make the pilgrimage. My father did the same 20 years ago. As his daughter, I cannot let him down. You really are incredible, Liana. I don't know how you do it. What? As the Archbishop's only true-born daughter, everyone always expects so much from you. And yet you never never fail them. Each of your sermons is more inspiring than the last. And now, the pilgrimage. So much is placed on you alone.
Don't be silly. I'm not alone. I have you, don't I? And everyone at the cathedral. Why, you're the one who helped me think of a topic for that last sermon, Ophelia. You even stayed up nights with me to draft it.
A willing set of ears and a few pretty words, that's all I could offer you. I wish I could do something that would truly help you.
Oh, abandon such worries and come, my sister. Father is expecting us in the chapel.
In the beginning, the 13 gods created the land. They shaped the mountains, filled the seas, gave life to mighty trees and myriad beasts, and then they created men, who had become masters of the land. Yet one god, Galdera, was too greedy to part with his creations. And so, the 12 deities of good were forced into a desperate struggle with the cruel Galdera, lord of the most infernal magics. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Aelfric, the Flamebringer, lord of all that is holy. Aelfric called astral fire down upon Galdera, sapping his strength, then sealing him away in the underworld. Afterworld, my bad. A divine flame to chase the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Orstera, bringing warmth and guidance to its people.
There you are, my girls.
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your path.
Have you need of us here, Father?
I wish to see you, that is all. Do carry on with your duties.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
It is as if the two of you have become women grown in but the blink of an eye. How long has it been, Ophelia, since you came to us?
15 years, Your Excellency, or near enough so.
15 years. I suppose it is little wonder that you have grown so.
I was but an orphan, Your Excellency, starving and sickly. I would not have lived to see this day if you had not taken me in. I may not have said it enough growing up, but my heart is full of gratitude for all that you have given me.
No need for such words, my child. We all follow the path the flame illuminates for us.
Come on, Feely. We're family. You, Father, and I. There's no need to be so formal about it. Why should you have to thank us for being with you? That's what family's for.
Of course. You're right, Liana.
And besides, Father may be a great archbishop in here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father?
An old layabout? Oh, you wound me, Liana.
I know your duties at the cathedral keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running. Would it kill you to cook a meal or dust the bookshelves from time to time?
Oof.
Oh my.
When you put it that way, I suppose I am quite useless after all.
So even the great and beloved Archbishop falls short in the discerning eye of his daughter.
So it would seem, Ophelia. So it would seem.
Now, tell me, Liana, are you prepared for your journey to the Cave of Origin?
But of course, Father. I am ready.
In the deepest recess of that cave is where you will find the first flame. You will take the ember to the churches across the realm, where it will serve to light the sacred fires that warm and protect all the lands. This is the kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail once every 20 years since the days of old. Your journey will not be an easy one. As soon as you step foot into the wilderness, you will be met with lawless villains and savage beasts. Yes, many a servant of the church has made this journey throughout our history. Some have never returned. But I know you can do this, my daughter. Everyone has put their faith in you.
You have my word, Father. I won't let anyone down. I will carry out the rite, just as you did 20 years before.
Very good, my child. Very good.
Father? Are you all right, Your Excellency?
It's nothing to worry yourselves over. Just my years announcing their advance.
Oh, you mustn't sound so gloomy, Your Excellency. There is still so much we would learn from you before we let you call yourself Archbishop Emeritus. Ophelia is right, Father. Like she always is. You should retire for the day and let your body recuperate. We can handle things from here. We will let the Pontiff know that you are resting in your chambers, sir.
When my two girls insist, who is this old man to deny them? I will leave the preparations for today's service to you.
We will take care of everything, Your Excellency.
I'll see Father back to his chambers.
Thank you, Liana. I will see to our duties here.
Well then.
I suppose I'd best start preparing for the next service at once. Oh my, what is a child doing here all alone? What is the matter, child? I'm not doing a young boy's voice, I'm sorry. I get enough of that from
Won't you come with me?
Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced game. I can't do it. Besides, we're running overtime as it is.
Of course.
Her path action is guide. She can take individuals and take them with her. That includes into battle, where she can have them as allies who do things. Not quite.
Mother!
They're eager and willing to go, as long as she's high enough level. It's the dancer who has the power to kidnap.
Young man!
Although it's more like she's using her feminine wiles to lure them around.
Actually,
Thank you so much.
truly?
But of course.
That's sweet. She doesn't think herself worthy of being their daughter, considering she's adopted. Hence why she doesn't call him father, but rather your excellency.
I see.
If I might.
Of course.
Ah.
Well then.
Oh. No, no.
No.
Something's happening.
It's a disaster!
Oh no.
But how could...
No, no.
Forgive me.
It's a disaster, all right. Papa's fallen ill.
Your Excellency! Ophelia, please! Please, take a moment to breathe. Forgive me, Liana, but His Excellency...
What His Excellency needs most now is rest. Please try not to excite him.
Of course. Forgive me. Yes, Father?
The pilgrimage. The sacred flame.
Do not worry yourself, Father. I will perform the rite without fail, just as you taught me.
That is...
Father? Father!
Worry not, Sister Liana. He is only resting.
Liana.
Sister Liana, are you not well?
I'm fine. I think I just need some fresh air. she is trying to act strong before the others. I worry for her. I should be by her side at a time like this.
Alright, I should save. Call it a day. You have a good night. Perhaps I'll do it again sometime. Just like with Psychonauts.